Paul Farbrace, welcome to Yorkshire Cricket, and it's not a bad place to start the outdoor life, is it?
No, there are far worse places to be, aren't there, for your first trip with the club. Barbados, beautiful weather, and matches being played. That's exactly what you want.
And you obviously applied for the job, the second team coach job, got that. We announced that, I think it was in November, December time. You've been working with some of the youngsters since then. Have you found that?
Yeah, it's been good. I've thoroughly enjoyed the environment at the club. Senior players are fantastic to work with as well. There's a lot of young lads who are desperately keen to play well for Yorkshire and have success. And I think there's a real good feel about the place, and I think it's an exciting place to be at. I think there's a lot of talented cricketers. Yorkshire's well known for producing players for, to go on and play hundreds of games for Yorkshire and for England as well. And I don't see that being any different for the next X amount of years, because there's a lot of talent coming through.
It's been written, you've got a very good CV for being a second team coach. You've obviously been in charge of Kent, been involved with the Sri Lanka national team. What attracted you to applying for the job?
There were two or three things really. One was the opportunity to get back into actually coaching again, which I perhaps got a little bit away from at Kent, and this is more me hands-on, working with players, and actually enjoying the experience of seeing players develop. I really enjoy watching that. I think that's a fantastic opportunity to have as a coach. Yorkshire Cricket Club is a massive club. I think anybody that that talks about county cricket, there are certain big clubs. I've worked at my own club at Kent, which was absolute honour and a privilege, and I thoroughly enjoyed that. But to go and work somewhere else, and to lucky enough to go and work at one of the massively big clubs in English cricket, I think was a fantastic opportunity that I didn't think I wanted to miss. And Martin Moxon as well. Martin was someone that I've known him for a long time, and the opportunity to work with him. I mean, he's been successful with Yorkshire and with Durham, and I thought it was a good opportunity for me. I'd had a tough couple of years at Kent in the job there, and it was a chance to get my hands dirty again, get stuck into coaching, and learn off people who've been doing it for a long time with success, who I can get a lot of good stuff from. So I see it as a good learning opportunity for me.
That's what attracted you to the job in the first place. You've had a few months doing it now. How have you found it? Is it what you expected?
It's actually better. The atmosphere and the environment at the club is a lot better than I thought it would be. I think there's a lot of people who there's maybe a little bit of pride being damaged after last season, and I think players have reacted fantastically well to that. They've obviously had a bit of time to think about it last season, but all I've seen is determination to do really well, determination to get Yorkshire back into the top division, where they want to be, where the club wants to be, and also to win trophies. And that's what I mean. I like to win. I don't like losing at anything that I do. I want to win. I want to be involved with winning teams. With Sri Lanka, we had a fantastic 2 years. We won virtually every test series. We only lost one test series away to Australia, which was our first test series. We got to the final of the 2020 World Cup. We won a lot of one-day competitions, and that was great to be involved with winning teams. And I think all of us want to be involved with winning teams. So it's a great environment, as I say, very positive environment. The buzz with the lads is great. There's a bit of banter as well, but there's a lot of hard work being done, and that's a good balance to strike then.
You're going to be at the helm of the second team. There's going to be some good players in that second team that can't quite fit into the first team, but also some very talented youngsters coming through as well. It's been said for quite a long time at Yorkshire that there's a lot of youngsters coming through, but it's never really manifested itself in kind of silverware. Do you think the time's coming?
I think it's definitely coming. I think if the desire to win is as strong as I think it is, coupled with the skill levels and application and hard work, then I don't see any reason why Yorkshire County Cricket Club won't be a force over the next 10 years and win many competitions. And that's not blind optimism. That's not me talking in hope. I genuinely believe that that's the case. That there are a lot of players on the fringe of England cricket, be it 2020, one days or Test cricket. There's some unbelievably talented lads here, and I think if they can get their desire, as I say, to match with their skill levels, then there's no stopping them whatsoever.
I'll finish with a question from Martin Moxon. Interviewed him this morning. He says, can you give him directions from the Foursquare Oval back to Hull Town?
Well, I've seen a lot of Barbados. They've only been here for 3 or 4 days, and I've seen a lot of Barbados. We were the other I think we finished practice on Monday, and Jason and I decided we would drive back to the hotel in the car that we've got. We got to one point where, as we were coming up this long straight road after about 45-50 minutes of a journey that's been taking 25 minutes, he said, fantastic, we can see the ocean, and that's a good sign. And I didn't like to say to him that being on an island, there's a fair chance that we could be on the wrong side, and it proved we were on the wrong side of the island. And we turned around and we stopped this guy on a bike and asked him for directions, and he said in a very strong Barbadian accent that we were on the wrong side of the country, which to telling an Australian he's on the wrong side of the country is not a great thing. And then he told us that it was 13 miles from one side to the other, so we weren't too far away. But yeah, we've seen a lot of the island and we've taken a bit of stick for it, so you have to hold your hands up on that one.
Well, all the best for the summer.
Thank you very much indeed. Thanks.
Thanks, mate.
Cheers. Thank you very much. Thank you.